Good morning, everyone. Strafegal. We are heading into the Galarian Star Tournament round 2. We're going to go in with Milo. This is going to probably be a little bit rougher. Let's see who we've got. Opal and Mustard for the first round. That'll be interesting. Ugh. Yeah, there's a lot of scary stuff here, and then I believe we're going to end up against Kabu and Peony for the last round, which is also kind of scary. Okay. Milo's grass type, Mustard and Opal. We don't actually have anything good against them. I mean, I guess let's just try it. So our Pokemon this time are Nick, who is one of our newly recruited volunteers, quote unquote, because we need to fill our spots. He's got Shadow Ball, Overheat, Solar Beam. Overheat is mostly there for Max Fire. Solar Beam, basically Max Fire brings out the sun, and then Solar Beam will contribute to that. We also, Milo has a Cherrim on his team, which sometimes puts Sunlight out as well. Tim, we've had for quite a while, Seismitoad, kind of a well-rounded jack-of-all-trades, master-of-none Pokemon, so we went with Assault Vest, and he just kind of has a good variety here. I just realized he has Poison Jab, so he may actually be going in first. Lucy. Downside with Manectric is Manectric gets one move, and that's Electric. So we're basically banking on that being enough. And as long as we don't end up against things that are strong against Electric, we'll be able to control. Okay. Great time, taking it nice and slow. But we're going to start off with this team. We're going to plan on taking Opal out first. This is going to be rough compared to our first one. We don't have our Hanks we've been using the whole game. We don't have our legends. This is 3 decent but mid-tier Pokemon that we're going to be bringing against probably scarier Pokemon. And while we may end up love how they just make Opal move slow just to prove that that's how that works. And of course her start is Wheezing, and Wheezing is not just fairy but fairy poison, which means I haven't battled at your side in quite a long time. We're still too young to be reminiscing. I like the fact that they bring in that history. The little bits of dialogue in this are so good. Okay, Earthquake would be good against Wheezing. I feel like we are going to Poison Jab. I'm kind of tempted to Poison Jab Mienshao, but I kind of want to focus down Opal. Let's do Mienshao first. Good call. Ludicolo is going to fake out. Perfect. That's a good start. Wait, why didn't it... Can't be flinched. Its special is that it can't flinch. But post-combat does mean that its stats dropped, which means this Poison Jab may actually kill. Not quite. Crit. That was a crit. But we did get a poison off. Okay. So Mienshao should drop next turn. We are going to Poison Jab into Wheezing this time. Another close combat. Okay. Cherim's down in one hit. We're just getting wrecked. This is probably not going to go well. That's going to at least not be very effective, like at all. And Mancha should drop. Yep. Downside is that means that he's bringing in... Oh, Komodo. Okay. Fighting Dragon against Appleton, who is Dragon. So if Appleton focuses down... Do we have anything that would be good here? I'm debating if we want to Dynamax or swap. So Komodo is probably going to use a Dragon move into Appleton. Wheezing might use... Oh, man. Wheezing might use Protect again, or it might use a Fairy move into into Appleton. If it uses a Fairy move into Appleton, okay. We're just gonna go with Liquidation on. No, we're not. Never mind. Let's just go Drain Punch into Komodo. Defense fell. We're going to get a Drain Punch. We're going to get our HP back. That was kind of my intention there. Strange Steam ended up targeting into us. Okay. Dragon Pulse. That's good. Dragon Pulse into Komodo might actually drop it. Mustard can Dynamax, which is good. Okay, so we definitely want to take out Komodo this turn. So I think we just do another Drain Punch. Milo's wasting our Dynamax. Well, if he survives because of this, we're in good shape. Unfortunately, his HP is so low that this is probably just means he's just gonna waste it completely. Yup. Komodo's defense dropped again, at least. That's good. Milo is apparently kind of worthless. That's not very reassuring. The reason we want to make sure we do that is because Mustard's last Pokemon is Urshifu, and we don't want that Gigantamaxing. Strange Steam again, that should be fine. Tim should be able to pretty much tank Wheezing for quite a while. Looks like. Okay. So, Urshifu. This is gonna suck. We're probably just dead here. But, because Urshifu is not... Oh wait, no, it can't Gigantamax this time. But it always goes first. Let's see if we can get this off. Nope. Okay. But Close Combat does lower all of its defenses. Okay. So Tim lasted as long as he can. What's Lucy super effective again? Oh, he has the water one. I was thinking he had the dark one. He has the water one. We're actually in okay shape. I think. Urshifu's gonna Dynamax, but we're gonna be able to stab, magnet, thunderbolt. Unfortunately, Urshifu is probably faster. And is probably just gonna Max Knuckle, which is gonna be really powerful. Weezing used Protect. Okay, that was a good call so far. Nope, Lucy got her Thunderbolt in first. Didn't quite finish her Shifu off, but got a Paralysis off. Oh my god. We have a chance. We have a chance. Okay. There we go. Finish your Shifu off. Now it's a one-on-one for the rest of this. Opal does have some scary Pokemon, but doesn't get to Gigantamax. That's annoying. Okay. So this is when we cheat. One of the caveats I wanted to put on myself was that we weren't going to use... No. We could cheat here, but let's see how this goes. We're going to charge because I think Weezing is going to use Protect. Nope. He used Venoshock, which might just kill Lucy out. Yep. So now we have Nick against Opal's entire team. Weezing does get a chance here to protect, which it did not do, at least. Okay. We might be able to get through. That's gonna suck. Keep going. Those speed EVs are paying off. Unfortunately, Togekiss is kind of bulky. And hits pretty hard. Nope, we're still okay. So far, so good. And Alcremie doesn't get to Gigantamax. That move certainly woke me up. Okay. Alcremie is also kind of tanky. So if we use this, it's going to reduce our special attack. I think given the fact that Alcremie is kind of tanky, we use Shadow Ball again and then finish with Over. Yep. Decorate. What? It just boosted our special attack. I am so confused. Okay, we managed to make it through. I had a moment of weakness where I thought about cheating, and I am glad we didn't, because that was really close, and... ugh. You defeated Team Opal right out the gate. You just need to keep winning, you understand? Okay. Yep, Melanie and... everyone here is really strong. I guess I can't let my guard down. Yep. So we're going to focus on taking down Nessa first. And the way we're doing that is by leading with Lucy. Milo should be focusing down Nessa as well. This is probably going to be... it's still a rough one. So part of the reason that we have the team we do is specifically to take out Melanie and Nessa. We have Nick as a Chandelure specifically to take out Melanie, or have the option to. And we have Lucy partially in to take out water types. So, we're leading with Lucy. I am hoping that Lucy can just focus down Nessa so that we can make it a 2-on-1 before it gets too bad. Perfect. First impression does hurt, but Lucy is pretty powerful. I'm kind of hoping that other things are faster. Or the other things are not as fast, rather, as Golisopod. Toxapex is water poison. Is probably going to lead with Baleful Bunker, though. So we're going to charge, because it's going to be using a Protect move. And I think... No, it didn't. Okay. Freeze Dry into Ludicolo is going to one-shot it easily. That's a thing I should have thought of, considering that was literally my strategy. Venoshock. That charge gives us a little bit better special defense. Unfortunately, that means now it can actually Baleful Bunker. Do we want to Dynamax and punch through? I think we Dynamax and punch through. So Baleful Bunker, or any other Protect moves, do not protect against Dynamax moves. So, Lucy is going to have a little bit better chance of surviving as Dynamax. Also, should get to go first. Oh, it did not do Baleful Bunker, so it is just done. So that was a full charge. Max Lightning. We are down. Cherrim is going to start charging Solar Beam. Probably into that Nessa's slot. Hopefully it can survive this Freeze Dry because it's not 4 times weak. Perfect. And it is faster than that. So Dreadnought, we should be able... Let's see, who's gets the Dynamax? Nessa. Okay, so we are going to have to take out Dynamax Dreadnought. But we should be pretty fast, and there's a there's a charged Solar Beam already aimed at that slot, probably. So from this point on, it'll be a 2-on-1, and we can switch out and focus down Melanie. And if Lucy happens to survive this round, perfect. Then we'll swap her out to use against Lapras in as well. I mean, it's not going to be very effective, but I'll take a Solar Beam. That helps knock Mr. Rhyme down a peg. It's going to finish off Cherrim, which means Lucy survives. Do we still have a turn of Dynamax? We do still have a turn of Dynamax left. I do feel like we should be swapping, though. No. We want to focus down Mr. Rhyme, because it's going to use Freeze Dry again on Appleton, which is 4 times weak. There we go. So this is still probably going to be rough, but we can probably afford to swap now. Now that Freeze Dry's out, we're a little bit better off for switch-ins as well. Let's do a swap in for Nick. That's unfortunate. Was not expecting that. But you know what? If that means that we get to keep Appleton around for another round, then sure. It means it didn't use an ice move, and there's a decent chance it's going to use an ice move next. We're just going to go straight into Overheat, because our goal here is just to take out Darmanitan with Nick, and then we're going to be swapping back into Lucy, probably after letting Nick go 1 round. He's probably going to get dropped here, but that's okay. We're going to hope that Lapras uses... I mean, actually, this kind of works out well. So if Lapras uses an ice move on... I think we Solar Beam, yeah. So this is the way this is going to work. If Lapras uses a water move on Nick, that means that Appleton survives. If Lapras uses an ice move on Appleton, that means Nick survives. So using Hydro Pump on Nick is fine, because that means that Appleton survives, we bring Lucy back in to finish it off, and we would have won either way. We get the vice versa there. Super effective. Special defense fell. Yeah, we're good. This one worked out way better than that first round. That first round was pretty rough. We got lucky. Special defense is down with stop. Super effective. Finish that Lapras off. Teamwork was flawless. Makes me a little jealous. Nice. Okay, apparently we're fighting Leon and Hop. That's unfortunate. I was pretty confident we were going to be fighting the other two, and we're not. Wait, did we do... I'm blanking out here. Yes, this is the right... Or this is... Okay. No? No, we led with him last time because of Opal. That's right. So we have to lead with Nick. My intention was to have Nick focus down Peony, who uses Steel types. Against Leon and Hop, this is going to be a little rougher. Leon and Hop. So Hop has... Hop's double is not a problem. However, Hop has Zacian. And Legends are scary. Leon's whole team is 80. And Leon also has his crazy powerful Charizard. We're in trouble. That's basically my assumption here. Finally here at the end. Throw everything at him and bowl him over. Yep, that's about what we can do. I'm kind of thinking we lead off by Dynamaxing. Oh man, I messed up again. We should have given Tim Rock Slide for this fight. So I accidentally clicked through that dialogue, but I actually really liked it. Hop says, I've gotten a lot stronger since the gym challenge. And Milo's response is, that's one of my favorite parts about being the first gym leader. That is such a great sentiment. Oh, Aegis Slash. Yes. Hey, nope. That makes total sense now. Now we have a plan. Okay. Our Panda's brothers is way stronger than any champion. And I'll fight better than anybody. Just leave him to me. Okay, that's kind of cool, except it has nothing to do with Milo. I also like the fact that Hop doesn't do the Charizard pose there. Okay. So, there's a chance Aegislash leads with... Ugh. Okay. So our choices are, we can focus down Aegislash with Nick. But then we don't have Nick against Zacian, necessarily. Aegislash also has a decent chance that it's going to use Guard on the first turn. Let's do this. Ludicolo is going to use Fake Out on Double. Nick is going to use Memento. Double's going to be in there for a little bit. It's probably going to buff. What? I didn't know that Memento did that. Ugh. We're in trouble. Here I was thinking, oh, this is great. It'll lower both of its special attack and its... No. Okay, we're just in trouble. Okay. Well... we really need to take out Aegislash. And I think Lucy's our best bet for that for now. Lucy's also probably going to have to take out Charizard. So I'm hoping Double's significantly down. Nope, we're supposed to focus down that. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. We know that Lucy is pretty fast, at least. Okay. I'm gonna hope that Aegislash continues to not use Protect. It's not using Protect. Double is still way down from that Memento, so Nick's sacrifice ended up being worth it. Okay. Cherrim's gonna start charging a Solar Beam? Okay. Dragapult. Milo can Dynamax. I think we swap out now to Tim. Tim is pretty beefy. Unfortunately, these are both physical attackers, and he's very specially defensive. However, Draco Meteor would be a special attack. Cherrim is down. Okay. This is rough. Double Edge is still pretty weak because of that drop. Appleton, he does not get to Dynamax here, at least. Because we have the Dynamax option. Drain Punch would be super effective. Which means if we do that, he's going to Dynamax with his Appleton next turn. Or we can steal the Dynamax just to make sure we get it. I think we're going to steal Dynamax just to make sure we get it. And then we're going to hit Double. So this is kind of one of those weird things you have to navigate, having the computer control partner. The Dynamax passes back and forth every time. So you can only Dynamax every other round. I actually want the Dynamax against Zacian. We're in really good shape here, actually. So we're going to force it through with this so that we can have it for next turn. Just in case the, Appleton had gotten squished. Our attack goes up. We're going in now also with an attack boost against Zacian, which is good. And then that also forces Dragon Pulse into Dragapult, which is good. So Zacian, I believe, is... what is it? Fairy Steel? So we can Max Quake into it. Stab Max Quake. Draco Meteor, at this point, he has -4 special attack, so not super worried, even though it's super effective. Behemoth Blade looks like it's targeting into Appleton. So Appleton just took a hit for us, pretty much. This is probably going to be rough. We may not actually make it through this because we're down our partner. And unfortunately, the downside with this is that Tim is 4 times weak to grass, like Rillaboom. Now the good news is, I think if we time this right, Leon is now Dynamax, yep, which means Hop doesn't get to. So we don't have to deal with with Gigantamax Rillaboom, and we still have our Dynamax. Dragapult is at -6 special attack, so it's fine. That's unfortunate, but it also wasn't a special, or it wasn't a grass move. Oh, that is really unfortunate. Barely didn't kill. And that means that Hop's gonna waste the Dynamax. Hop is gonna Gigantamax with 1 turn left, pretty much, because Rillaboom's gonna die and has almost no hit points, which means Leon does not get to Gigantamax his Charizard, which means that if this finishes off these two, if we survive long enough, I don't know about the speed, where the speed falls out here. I'm pretty sure Tim is slower than them, unfortunately. And is now minus an Assault Vest. Yeah, Drum Solo. We're in trouble. We have a chance, but this is gonna be tough. Actually, no. We have a chance. We have a genuine chance. Lucy is very powerful. It's basically gonna come down to if Lucy should be faster than Rillaboom. Should drop Rillaboom. Dragapult has Flamethrower, which is fine. It's still -6 special from those Draco Meteors. Yup. So we're done with it. Now it's a one-on-one. We have a very weak Dragapult remaining. Okay. And then a Charizard. Part of me, once again, feels like this is where we cheat. Because I really don't want to go through the whole thing again. And if one of them has a move that I don't know about, then we're just in trouble. Okay, I'm actually going to do something really cheesy here. We may end up, like I said, doing a bit of a cheat, but I think this may be enough anyway. It's at -6 special attack. We are going to end up at +6 special defense going into the Charizard fight. If I end up needing to use a healing item, I'll take it. I know that was against my rules, but I also want to finish this. Without having to redo the whole thing. Because that's one of the downsides of this, is we do need to win every single round to unlock everything at the end. Perfect. Literally just did 1 damage. So unless Charizard has a ground move that we're not expecting, or a physical move that we're not expecting, we should be good. What? Still get a participation award of 20,000 apparently. Okay. You know, at the end of the day, I'm really curious to see if that plan would have paid off, if we would have been able to take out Charizard. We are still going to have to redo that one, because we have to win 15 times. And I do still feel like that was a really tough battle. And our Pokemon were much lower level, and we still almost pulled it through and won, and the only reason we lost is from a crit. I am fairly confident that we would have actually been able to win. And I'm a little disappointed that that crit happened the way it did. I'm not going to record the replay of that, however, because we've got our pretty full recording for this team. So yeah, I think we're going to wrap here. At the end of the day, we can't win every fight. That was still a really good match. You know, Nick was one of our latecomers, but Chandelure is one of my favorite Pokemon. It's a really fun one. And I screwed up really bad in that last round, and we still almost pulled it off with that memento. So, yeah, I think that ended up playing into our strengths. one of the things that I do want to point out there is that last round of fights really showed how important stat ups are. And stat downs, more importantly. That double basically was useless the entire time because of that memento that we started off. And that Dragapult ended up barely being able to function because of its own stat downs. So we ended up pulling out a lot further than we should have with that. And the only reason that crit mattered was because it bypassed those stat changes, which is what crits do. Tim, we had for quite a while. He ended up pulling out a lot of kind of mid-range fights for us, and Lucy was very useful against pretty much water types, but that's how Manectric works. So thank you to all three of you for contributing. Thank you for being a part of our team. For everyone, hopefully you are still enjoying the series. We will be continuing. Milo's team, we did not end up being able to complete, but you know, that's you win some, you lose some. This is going to be a rough. The point of this was to be challenging, and we finally get some real challenging matches, and we still almost pulled it out. Hopefully you're still enjoying. If you are, please give me a like and subscribe. Check out the other content on my channel. If you have any questions or suggestions, please leave them in the comments. And as always, have a good one. We'll catch you next time.